I tell you, there's so many wonderful stories being written every day in America now because of the complete upside down nature of how we live. I mean, we're constant. The world is really flipped. You know, what's good is bad, what's bad is good, what's in is out, what's out is in. I mean, it's just completely, 75% of all rap music bought by white people. I mean, the world is upside down. I mean, they talk like us, they walk like us, they out-talk us, they use our language to promote stuff to them. It's like from McDonald's, you name it. The world's upside down. We're imitating white people. Can you imagine that? All of a sudden, black people have decided that we're literally imitating white people, imitating us. It's called the Burt Williams syndrome. One of the most tragic figures in all of entertainment is Burt Williams. Burt Williams was an incredible comedian, a sleight of hand artist. He was so good that W.C. Fields stole his whole act and says so. Burt Williams was the best pool playing comic ever. He could do things with a pool cube you wouldn't believe. Circle. And W.C. Fields stole his act. The tragedy of Burt Williams is, because of the time that he came into comedy, he was a tragic figure, very sad man. He had to pretend to be a white man playing a black man to work. Now imagine that. Now you think things are bad. You black. You got to pretend to be a white man playing a black man to eat. That's some heavy psychological. No wonder we got stress problems. That's some heavy. Well, we're right back to that now. I see these young kids pretending to be the image that the system has told them that they are, and they're playing it out. They're shooting each other. They're singing about it. They're playing this black buck, an image that was created, as I started, with Birth of a Nation. So we have become the image that we were taught to be, and our images that we're now creating are reflections of that. Look at if I'm lying, go look at the stuff, look at the work, look at the kind of images that we create of ourselves. And I ask you, who are we imitating? We're imitating the image of us that was fed to us. Where is our image? Where Carter Wilson Goodson? Where are Du Bois? Where are the poets, the sculptors? Where are the creative people? Where are the lovers? Where are all these people? Richard Wright wrote a wonderful book, Negative Sum, but he also wrote other books, fiction. Some existentialistic fiction. I mean, we've done a lot of different things. Where is it? Where is it now? I see it in this wonderful bookstore. Like this is like an oasis in the middle of the desert. There are few of these around the country, fewer than they used to be. In my neighborhood, there were 5 of these things when I grew up. There's one in Los Angeles, maybe 2. You go to St. Louis, you might find 1. They're all together, maybe 60, 70. How many newspapers do we have? It is our doing. We have given up our culture. And with all this money, we got all this money, we're still doing the man's bidding with the money he gave us. And I don't like. I think Halle Berry, I would have liked for her to have been won that for a role that she did not have to cross over to Billy Bob to do it. However, I applaud her performance. I applaud her right to do it. It is my fault for not having created a vehicle. Please, look at this man with a mount. Come on, give me a break. Cartoon. However, we attack Catwoman. This woman, it wasn't a great movie by any stretch of the imagination. Horrible script. But she was Catwoman. Oh, go on, sister. Do it. Do what you got to do. We should be supporting her, not tearing her down. And Denzel, what can you say? He deserves everything he gets. He's an incredible actor. And everything he does. He was as frightening as he was supposed to be. I've seen him in all kinds of movies. He should have got it for Hurricane. He got it for Glory because he was incredible in that. So, I have no problems with it. I ain't in a player hating. I'm in a player building. I come from players, so hating them ain't what I was taught to do. I was taught to respect them. Where I see black cinema going is into the coffers of these major studios. It'll be owned and manipulated as it always has been. I don't see any great horizon of black cinema emerging as it comes from its present crop. What I hope will happen is that people in Brazil, people in Ghana, South Africa, that some young filmmakers, because see, it's global now. You can't, everybody talking about black films don't sell foreign. There's a reason black films don't sell foreign. That's why people got to travel further than Southampton. The reason they don't sell foreign because nobody's interested in that story. Nobody's interested in the man, the oppressor. Everybody wants to come to America. Why should we go and tell everybody America sucks? White people are horrible. They try to hurt you. Don't come. That ain't the story anybody wants to hear. Hello? Go out to LAX and see how many people of different nationalities come in every day. Everybody wants to be in America. This is one of the, if not the best country in the world to be in. I've traveled twice, 3 times around the world. I'm telling you, I love traveling, but I love being back at home. This is no place like it. So why are we telling these incredible stories about things that the rest of the world, what they want to hear? Love stories. They want to hear, Europe. I bought this film over from Europe. It's a racy film, sex, everything in it. Over here, people go, oh, sex, oh God. Over there, they don't like body counts. We kill, 10 people in the first 20 minutes? And we wonder why it don't sell. Europeans don't want to see that shit. They went through wars. The whole country was damn near destroyed by bullets. And we're trying to sell them bullets. They don't want bullets. They want to see people making love, telling great stories. That's what they want. Come on, wake up. So we start making movies with a global consciousness, and our movies will start selling. What movies do we like? You go look in the, not in the I'm talking about the independent film section. Intimate Strangers. Ethan Hawke was in with Denzel. Great movie. Takes place in about an hour and a half, real time. It's a love story. One kiss in the whole movie. Talky. People love it. There's another one called, no, not Intimate Strangers. That's called Before Sunset. Intimate Strangers is the story of France, movie in France. Gold Leaf won every festival it's been in. Everybody raved. What a wonderful movie. Takes place in an office. An accountant is mistaken as a psychiatrist. A woman comes in and starts telling him her life story. He's afraid to tell her he's an accountant, gets into it, falls in love. It's a love story. And all they do is talk and carry on. It's riveting. Now I'm going, wait a minute. Go try to sell it out here to Hollywood with 2 black people. But we should be making those kind of movies. We should be making intimate, wonderful movies. You look at these bookshelves. What are they? Body, sex, you name it. That's all on here. How many movies are we making that tell this story? Unless it's a hip-hop movie with some young kid in it. But I'm talking about, there's some adults out there, people over 30, who know how to make love. Go figure. And we're not making these movies for them. So whose fault is it? It ain't the man. It's us. Unless young filmmakers, I don't think it's going to come from America. We're too spoiled. We got too much money. There's no passion. A lot of anger, but no passion. It's going to come from other countries. It's going to come from Brazil. I hope to be part of the wave. It's going to come from Africa. It's going to come from Europe, France, Asia. It ain't coming from us. We're behind, guys. The votes are in. Silver medal.
Where am I? What are they doing? Nah. They must ain't got no rules. No self-control. I don't belong here. No, I definitely don't belong here. I mean, I kind of remember